there, but okay, it's not in black and white anymore. For some reason, it looked like it was. Gonna have a beverage, go live for a little bit, see if anybody wants to hang out. If not, that's fine. I am just so frustrated by the Mariners. 19 strikeouts in a game that was 12 innings. 44% of our plate appearances ended in the strikeout. And I think we got 3 hit. I think, no, 5. No, we did terrible last night, and I don't get it. I really don't know what to even do or say about the Mariners at this point, other than without the rotation we have, we would be worse than last year's White Sox. And I legit mean that. Last year's White Sox were technically the second worst team in all of baseball history, but really the worst modern era team. And it's not fun to think about what we could be without the rotation we have. And we're starting Luis M. Castillo today, who went 3 innings in his last start, and our bullpen's taxed. So I'm going to think Castillo has to go 5 or 6 today. I would hope he can go 6, because if he can't go 6, we're kind of screwed. Um, because we don't have a bullpen that can go, you know, that can for 7 innings yesterday and then another 6 plus today. If he only goes 3 like he did last time, we don't have a bullpen that can cover 7 plus 6, 13, 14 innings in 2 days. Nobody has a bullpen that can really do that. You want your starter to go 6 or 7, and then cover the eighth, ninth, seventh, eighth, ninth, or just the eighth and ninth, and we haven't done that, and it's really really frustrating. It is incredibly frustrating to see what the Mariners are doing with that, and I don't know what to even think of it. But other than that, at least there's some fun stuff happening over the course of the next couple of weeks. Like they got the big dumper giveaway. We play the Rangers. So each game really this week is worth 2 games in the standings. Because if you lose, they win. Thanks for the likes. Hello, free range Feveler. If you lose 1 game against Houston, you lost a game, but they won a game, so they're up 2. They're up 2 on you. And that's not fun. That's really not fun at all. You don't want that to happen. And we have the Rangers next week, or the rest of the week, after today's game at 4, and we're not prepared. Julio struck out last night. Didn't get on base but once with the walk, which okay, cool. He took a walk, but he went 0 for 4 with a strikeout and a walk. Not great. Not great for our superstar. Mitch Garver got hit by a pitch. That's how he got on base. Friggin' Ryan Bliss had a golden sombrero. I was honestly shocked he didn't have a platinum sombrero. I was honestly shocked it didn't go eight. Well, no, the reason it didn't go 18 innings is because of the ghost runner. Yeah, without the ghost runner, then that game would probably have gone 18, 19 innings, and we would have struck out 50 times in a game. And I don't like the idea of striking out 50 times in a game. I don't like the idea of striking out. Thanks for the like, Capybara Goat. Oh, I love capybaras. My friend, yesterday was my birthday, and my friend gave me a little poster she made with some capybaras on it that said "Happy Birthday," and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." Um, she had a Toopy on it, and she didn't know it was Toopy, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Toopy!" And then I showed her Toopy. I'm sure you guys know Toopy from the San Antonio Zoo. Uh, he sat in his salad one time. It was really cute. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was cool. Um, I enjoy capybaras as an animal. They're one of my favorite animals. I also love otters. There's a place not too far from me that has a meet and greet with capybaras and otters. It's $50 per person each. So a couple of my friends and I are thinking about going, spending $100 each to meet capybaras and otters, making a big trip out there. Not 100% sure what's going to happen tonight with the Mariners with Luis M. Castillo, but it's frustrating just to be a fan of a baseball team that's like. Last year, the thought was we're one bat away. I do not. I have a Patreon where I put stuff on there. I put my Mariners stuff in up early on there, and then I've also posted pictures of myself on there sometimes. I'm starting to do cosplay more. I'm going to a um, well, no, you didn't get blocked. Message retracted. Fevler, you didn't get blocked. I don't know what happened with message retracted. I really don't actually know, because I didn't touch anything. So unless it was the auto moderator. But yeah, I'm on Patreon and I have it set to $1 a month because I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's not like I'm gonna do this wildly, and yeah, I've also have a Cameo where people can. It's $9 because that's custom. So like you can't do that for like $1. Or it's custom content. I do fantasy football drafts, fantasy drafts. I should actually add. I will do personalized resignation videos. I'm gonna announce that later. I'll make a video saying that later, but I will do a personalized resignation video. Just tell me your boss's name, the reason you're quit, and your name. And I'm like, hey, this is for blah at company, and I quit. I think that would be funny. Um, I think that would be super funny. Maybe I should send my cameo to the Mariners and be like, "This is this is how you hit a baseball." Or I should play some wiffle ball and just start filming myself playing wiffle ball and send it to Dan Wilson and be like, do you guys need this? Do you guys know how to play baseball?" And then Dan would probably say, "Yes, we know how to play baseball." And I'd be like, "Then hit the baseball, Dan. Hit the baseball, guys. You're really not doing well right now." And I don't like that. I don't like the way the Mariners have played. I don't like the strikeouts. I don't like 44% of your plate appearances ending in a strikeout. Taking a quick little breath here. I've not gone live on YouTube in a while. But what I'm planning on doing, I can't do it this week because I don't have my video game. I have my Switch with me, but it's a Switch Lite, so I can't actually stream from it. I am going to plan on buying the Switch 2, uh, and I'm hoping that my capture card works with it. But my plan is to stream video games next week, at least 3 days a week. Probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday night. No, probably Sunday, Monday, Wednesday nights because yeah, I'll have to make a new schedule, but I'm going to stream it to Twitch and YouTube because I just got Streamlabs to work, which is pretty epic. And my PC is a really good PC. Um, I do want to upgrade the RAM in the PC from 16 DRAM and 8 VRAM to probably 32 DRAM and 16 VRAM, but I don't have the money to do that right now because of everything with the tariffs and everything. I don't know what it'll cost me to do that, but I'm glad I bought the PC in January. Like in January, that was one of the big things that I did was buy a PC. I bought a what else did I buy? Bought a bunch of video games. Paid for my MLB subscription for the year. Not much. That was super important, but things that have become more important over the course of the year. The plan here for me this week is I have to run the convention over at school, along with my other board members, which is good. But essentially, I need to just check and see some things. I will be making some content over the course of that, but the Mariners better not upset me. But anyway, thank you for joining me for this short live. I really appreciate. You should do more sports betting content. You seem pretty informed. I I'm considering. I'm considering it. I'd like to. I don't have the money to do this right now, but what I'm doing is right now I'm putting it away for next year. I am also going to do it for the NFL because it'll only cost me like $400. Is next year I'm going to do in the NFL? I'm going to bet on every game, just $1. And there's 272 games, so 272 times one is 272, and then the playoffs is what 6, 10, 12 is 13, so like 285. So I'm thinking about doing that and just checking to see how it works with everything for me, and then doing a spreadsheet of will I be up or down by the end of the year? Because $300 on that is nothing. Whereas if I did it for MLB, that's 2,360 games. Which no, 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 no. I do not want to do that unless I can be pretty certain that it's not going to be my money that I'm using. So, like, if I had a sponsor with DraftKings or something, I'd totally do it. But yeah, I will. It does, yeah. So I actually just got messaged by one of my board members saying that I need to check some things. So I may be back later. I'm definitely going to produce a couple of shorts today and film and throw those out. But I'm also going to potentially come back live tonight, depending on how things go. I appreciate you all coming, and thank you, and have a great day.